Hey Bible fans, I'm here today with a review of the Legacy Standard Bible Large Print Wide Margin Edition in reddish brown imitation leather from Steadfast Bibles. I received it a couple days ago. Here is the slip over cover. It's not a box that was provided for it, but some information. And I'm going to cover this information in my review, so we don't need to look at that in detail. Here's the Bible itself. It is a very large Bible. 9.5 by 6.5 by 1 3/4. And just to give you a size differential, here is a RSVQ. It's pretty similar on the up and down directions, but look at the difference in the thickness. So it's quite a bit larger Bible than even a current Q with Apocrypha. This is a very large Bible, and there's good reasons for it. Here's a physical look at it. As you can see, it's a brownish red. I actually think it's a quality synthetic cover. It has a aesthetic stitching on the outside, which really doesn't make a lot of sense, but for aesthetics, has a very high quality paste down liner. It is not edge lined. And here is the spine. I am not crazy about having LSB twice on it, but it's not a big deal. It's gold gilded. Has two really nice 3/8 ribbons, a red and a gold. It comes in an indexed or a non-indexed version, and let me open it up and show you. Here's Genesis 1, a place I like to look at a lot of times. It's a good place. All right, the layout was done by 2K Denmark, which is the premier layout organization in the world. Everybody uses them. This edition was created in Korea, but they have a high-end goatskin, calfskin, cowhide type Bibles that are edge line or paste down that are done at Youngblood in the Netherlands, so you can get super high quality. 10.5 point print, red letter, verse by verse. As you can see, each verse is a separate thing. There's not paragraphs, but the paragraphs come when the verses that are in dark pop up, so you know that's a new paragraph. It is 40 GSM paper, which is a good quality paper meant to be written on. A wide margin. It makes this Bible very thick. It is not as opaque as the previous French milled, though somebody said that on a Facebook page, but it's good quality, and I think it's probably similar to the 38 GSM in like the Cambridge wide margin, something similar to that. It has a 1.33-inch outer margin. It's 1,696 pages, and it has at the back of it, very interesting, very oddly to me, 14 pages of note paper. It has, let me look into what we have going on. It has a nice layout with the page number in the center, the book and chapter a little bit to the side, and then the chapters themselves are red highlighted. And there are chapter descriptions as well as sectional descriptions as well. It is a semi-bold print, which I find to be high quality, and it's very readable. For a 10. I would rate this as a very high quality Bible. What are the negatives? Okay. This is, in fact, the NASB 95, which has been revised to be more literal, and I mean that it's more emphasis on the donor language than on the receptor of the English language. But it doesn't have any notes, which the NASB has fine notes. So my question is, why or when are these coming? It does not have any maps, which is also very odd, because since this is basically a Lockman related product, why not just slap the Lockman maps in here? But it doesn't. It does not have a dedication page, and I love the Cambridge dedication page. They put a single dedication page in the front. This has a blank page. I guess you could write in that, but you've seen the Cambridge one where it just has some lines, and you can put in whatever you like. It does not have that. It does not have cross references, side, top, you know, end of verse, nothing. This would take some work to convert the NASB 95 references to the new LSB, which is a revision of it, but it could be done, and maybe it is in process. It does not have a concordance, and again, the same thing. You'd have to take the NASB concordance and revise it. If I was going to revise the layout, here's what I would do. I would move the margin inward another 1/2 inch and give you the extra 1/2 inch on the outer margin. This inner margin has it's not big enough to write in, or much at all. So just give it to the outer margin and make it a little better. I like the ones that, since it's verse by verse, you can still write next to each verse, and that would be a big plus. Pluses of the Bible. This is a very robust Bible. Not only is it Smythe sewn, it is overcast sewn, which is rare in a modern Bible, which basically means they sew a line at the very beginning and end of the Bible going the other direction towards the front and back as well. Very, very rugged. It is opaque paper. That's a very plus. Semi-bold print, a big plus. And it's a verse by verse, which is really useful for a wide margin in my book. So this is very good for its purposes. I think Steadfast has done a good job. It is a limited market Bible. As I said, it emphasis is on the donor languages instead of the receptor languages. But for language students who are doing translation, for those who want to get some of the nuances of verbs that English does not allow, but by using various mechanisms, including archaic words, we're able to do it with the Steadfast product. You can get all this. I think it has a place. I don't think it's the world's next great version, and nor is it going to be beloved of the masses. I think some technical preachers will like it. It seems to be the opposite of the NASB 2020. It has become more, it's gone one direction from the 95, where the 20 has gone more, in my opinion, a little bit towards like an ESV, a little bit more readable. So I guess it has a place. That's all I have for now. God bless.